help alone won't fix you. Here's why. In the past 2 days, I have done the dishes, I've cleaned my apartment, I've done laundry, I've filed my taxes, I've exercised, I've stretched, I've worked out, I've done so much, and I feel horrible. For so long, I thought that if I just did all the right things that eventually my depression would go away, and here I am experiencing another depressive episode while having done my morning routine every day, exercised, drink water, take care of myself, and it's really discouraging. And honestly, I don't even really want to record today. I need to record because I'm planning on uploading every Friday, but I'm really struggling, and this feels very personal to share. So basically, I'm depressed and I'm doing everything that I think I should be doing to take care of myself, and I feel really frustrated that both those things are occurring at the same time. I have my notes. I wrote out a whole thing about this because I'm starting to realize as I get older that I can do everything right and still feel horrible. And I think honestly a big part of that is how isolated I am. I don't have a community. My last video, or a couple videos ago, was literally about how I'm tired of trying to make friends, and I recorded that like a year ago. I feel incredibly isolated and awkward and socially just so weird, and I think I can drink water, I can exercise, I can do all that stuff, but self-care in isolation, it can only do so much. You can only take care of yourself so much. You're not like, you can't like meditate yourself into health by yourself. Like I truly feel like self-work and self-healing has a strong relational element that you absolutely need to be able to change and grow. And my goals for myself are to radically change the way that I am and who I am. I don't like who I am right now, and like the ways that I cope with stress and depression, and it's not who I want to be. So I'm trying to change all those things, but also I'm extremely isolated while I'm doing it. And a couple days ago, I went into like a depression like spiral, and this is the first time in my life where I go through a depression spiral, and I still do the dishes and I still do my taxes and I try to take care of myself. And like I should be celebrating that as like, you know, wow, I'm like how far I've come because I'm able to take care of myself while I'm depressed. But I think I'm realizing like humans need other human beings, and I think something that I have been thinking about a lot recently is how individual our specifically American culture is. It's all about the individual. It's all about being responsible for yourself. It's all about taking care of yourself. It's all about making money for yourself. It's all about being the best version of you for yourself. You know, you don't put up makeup for other people, you do it for yourself. You don't, work out for other people, you work out for yourself. And there's a big part of me that agrees with that. I'm a very individualistic person. Like it is a value of mine. Like no one can, like, I'm me, and like I should be allowed to live however I want to and not be constrained by other people. But at the same time, we live in a society and I need other people. We're humans, and obviously because we're social animals, we need other people. And when you don't really have a space or community to do that, you can do all the healing, meditation, mindfulness, journaling, even therapy. And if you don't have a community, because a big part of why I'm changing is to change, to be a better person for other people, is to help people more, and to like be part of a community where I can be a somewhat like a helpful person. Right now I don't really have that, and it sucks. So I don't really know. This video is very like, I'm basically just talking about how depressed I am, and if that's not interesting, that's fine. I just plan on making a video every Friday, and this is the video. This is how I feel this week. But I wanted to go over some points that I've been thinking about as far as like healing in isolation versus healing within a community. So point 1, self-work and self-healing is essential, but you can't do it in isolation. I feel like that's already what I was talking about, but that's something I've been thinking about deeply, and because of that, I have signed up to be part of this like theater volunteer thing. I'm trying to reach out again. I'm trying to put myself out there, but when I'm already sad, it's very difficult to like find the courage and the energy to do that. But I am taking the small steps to try to put myself out there. Second point, our society glorifies individuality, but you need relational experiences to heal and to be a whole person. The most depressed I was in my entire life was the year where I lived completely on my own. And I've never been through such a intense, deeply distressing, like anxiety-inducing, long state of depression. And so like, just by my experience, like I fully believe that you need other people to witness you living your life. You need other people witnessing you doing the things that you want to do. Like goals, what's even the point of goals of no, like of course, and this is what's like really difficult, because I don't think you should be taking action and goals only for other people, but other people are going to be impacted by your choices and the things you choose to do with your life. And I think that you should think about that when you picture your goals and you picture achieving the things that you want to achieve. Who do you picture celebrating that with? I think that's important. Like, obviously don't live for other people, but don't just live for yourself. There has to be a balance somewhere, and I don't know where it is. I don't know how to parse that out, but there needs to be some sort of balance in your life. And I want to say third point is that healing is not linear. I feel like recently I've taken 4 steps forward, 6 or 7 back, but like even like doing the laundry, doing taxes, doing dishes, trying to take care of my space, trying to take care of my body. I never used to do that when I was depressed. I would just rot. I would stay in one place for the whole day in my entire apartment, and I would just like sit in it and sit in that feeling. And I have done that today. I was sitting on the couch just fully feeling it, but like before that, I was taking care of my space and my body, and I almost feel like the work that I'm doing now is allowing me to feel my feelings of despair and depression and anxiety a little bit more, so I'm able to process it better. I don't feel good. I don't feel good while I'm doing it, but I do feel like I'm sort of processing it better, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I think I just want to say, like, you can't heal in isolation. Like, if you break a bone, you're gonna need to go to a doctor. You're gonna need to have them set it. You're gonna need people to help you recover at home. You're gonna need people to, open the door for you if you're on crutches. You're gonna need someone there for you. You're gonna need that checkup with a doctor. Like, everything. No wound, if it's a big wound, if it's something life-changing, you need other people to witness the process of healing it. And I watched a lot of John Deloney, so something he says a lot is like, grief demands a witness. I think he might have gotten it from someone else, but I think also, to go along with that, I think healing demands a witness in a way. Like, even if maybe it's just yourself, but like someone else seeing all the work that you're doing is incredibly important to me and very encouraging. And I need that. I do have a partner, but I think one thing, and I wanted to make a video about this, it's a whole other topic, but like our society puts so much on your partner is everything to you. Either your therapist, financial safety, emotional safety, romantic, sexual. There's so much that your partner is supposed to be for you, and I think that goes along with like our society being so individualistic that like we can't have a diverse network. You can't have like one person that you bake bread with, one person that you go dancing with, one person you share your feelings about, like your work frustration. Often people either are single and extremely isolated, or they have their partner and everything is put on their partner to deal with. I think I'm very aware of the fact that I can be a lot emotionally, and I would like to be there for other people in a similar way, and more than just one or two other people. And feeling needed and cared about and helpful is healing in itself. Like, I think humans like to help humans. It brings a lot of happiness, and that's why I want to volunteer in the theater community, because it's something I really I care about, and I'm hoping to make friends and connections that way. So I think if I could just encourage anyone, if you're watching this video, is to find a community that you can freely offer support to. Like, either it's your time, your money, your physical labor. Find a community, because I'm sure you have a community that's deeply important to you, and maybe stop supporting it from afar. Maybe get a little bit closer to that community and see how you can actually help. It's really scary because like, I'm very socially awkward. I have a lot of social anxiety. I have PTSD. I have a lot going on, but I have resources and I have value to offer other people. And I want to share that with people, like no strings attached. I just want to be in a space with other people where we have a similar goal and share a similar, hobby or connection. That's something that I'm really looking for. I almost feel like my channel is like, or like the content I make online is like making my feelings of like isolation and depression worse, because I feel like I'm like screaming into a void. But it was really nice when I got all the comments on like my video around like making friends, that I'm not screaming into a void. Some people have had these thoughts before, and everyone's figuring it out. Yeah, so also if you watched my video on like art journaling, I found this huge fucking big journal. Oh, don't read my depression inspiring. But yeah, I found this huge journal that I'm definitely gonna use more, and I'm excited about that. Thank you for watching this. I'm gonna make a video about the hidden cost of being single, or the silent, something like that. And thank you so much for watching. Comment below how, like, if you have any connection to this, like what you're doing in your community. I would love to know, because I need some ideas, because I'm feeling a little bit discouraged right now. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video on next Friday. Bye!